But we also believe in maintaining for individuals the right to pursue their dreams and not to have the government substitute itself for the rights of free individuals. And what we're seeing right now is, in my view, a trickle-down government approach, which has government thinking it can do a better job than free people pursuing their dreams, and it's not working. And the proof of that is 23 million people out of work. The proof of that is 1 out of 6 people in poverty. The proof of that is we've gone from 32 million on food stamps to 47 million on food stamps. The proof of that is that 50% of college graduates this year can't find work. We know that the path we're taking is not working. It's time for a new path.
C-O-R-R-U-P-T. Corrupt. Well, to start, I think government has been corrupt ever since its foundation by people. The government, the whole structure itself is structured so it doesn't work for the people. What it does is the essence of taxation. Do people voluntarily give taxes? No, they don't. They're forced to give taxes. And they don't even care, they don't choose what they're supporting. They are forced into choosing their own rulers. Doesn't matter if they want to or not. And what we do is we create a system where government can purposefully decide who wins in the market and who doesn't. They can inflate the currency. They can bail themselves out. They have virtually no ceiling on how much revenue they can give or how much they can get from people.
And if you look at when government grants are given, that's when the tuition rates jump up. Whenever there's a new government grant, colleges just raise tuition to match it or go even higher. And even if you ignore the inherent corruption, as Ryan was stating, you have just the bureaucracy of it. The people move quicker than the government can. So government ends up holding back society as a whole.
There's a little saying that I like to say. It's that just because you have the freedom to choose your government, that does not necessarily guarantee your freedom. And in fact, we haven't even had the freedom to choose the government in a very, very long time. Because both the main two parties in this country are corrupt, and they collude with each other behind closed doors, but on the surface, they just seem to be entirely opposed to each other. There is no middle ground. Whenever someone tries to present a reasonable opinion, they're said, oh, they're a third party, they can't win. So, no wonder the government is really so corrupt, because the two main parties in this country are just in cahoots with each other.
Hi there, I'm David Varner. Look at the camera. Heck, it's not my problem. Maybe if they stop spending it on too much, whatever they're doing, have 76 Christmas trees in the White House. Why do you need that many Christmas trees? Santa's only going to come under one of them. Because he knows there's only one White House family there, and 76 of them. I'm not going to have kids, so I don't really care. I don't know, I'm doing pretty good in high school, not really, but I think the school system needs to chill back a little bit. There's some things that we don't need. I had a talk about this with Sam Clemens the other day. Shout out to Sam Clemens. I was like, hey, yo, bro, why do we need to read Shakespeare? It was like, I'd rather learn real life stuff. Like, I don't know how to change a tire or balance a checkbook. I'm stupid, so.
One of the good things about Donald Trump is he has his own money. He doesn't really need money as much. So with being bought out, I think more it's like he's going to pick people for his cabinet who are just as dumb as he is and have the same views as him. So it's not really going to be like a wide, like knowledgeable cabinet. It's just going to be more of him and people trying to control him because he's dumb. I told you, anarchy is the only answer, and we're not ready for that. Everything's corrupt. Anything with people's corrupt.
I think the government has stayed fairly stagnant in its corruption. I don't think that it's gotten any better than it has in the past 30 years. The government has more to do with the character of the people in office than with, you know what, I don't even know my opinion on this. Why am I talking about this?
I don't have a problem with our military spending, except the United States needs to keep its hands out of other countries' businesses and bring our troops home, because our responsibilities lie here and not overseas.
Bring our troops home.
Yeah, what he said. So I have government and politics right now, and before taking the class, I didn't even know how many representatives were in the House of Representatives, and I didn't know anything about the Constitution or about the Bill of Rights. I was completely blind. So I think that we need to start delving into politics earlier on.